I cannot believe how much misinformation and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, is being spread around Coinbase on social media and on mainstream media. This has caused the stock to drop to new lows ever since it's listed in the public markets about a week and a half ago. So let me present to you the facts. Let's just, throw the facts out there. You make a decision based on that, and you tell me, does this look like Coinbase should be selling off? Let's talk. So 3 things I want to cover in this video are, I want to talk about Turkey and their recent ban on Bitcoin and how this is actually helping Coinbase. The second thing, insider selling. There's so much misinformation about this. We're going to quickly address that, and I'm going to show you guys the actual reality and the facts behind it, this so-called insider selling. And then finally, as I was doing my research here for this video, I came across some information that I want to share with you, which honestly, when I saw it, it was like mind-blowing, and it's kind of so obvious in your face that Coinbase is setting up for a very strong Q2 as well. So let's start off with the Turkey news. And no, I'm not talking about this kind of turkey, although we all enjoy this around Thanksgiving. The other kind of turkey is what we're talking about today. And guys, there's a lot of sketchy stuff going on with Turkey and Bitcoin, so let's just run through it quick. The latest news here is that a Turkish crypto exchange boss has $2 billion of investors' money and has fled the country for Albania. The exchange in question is called Thodex, and the platform now says it's temporarily closed, and this has people freaking out because they pretty much got their money scammed. So now with all these people kind of questioning, exchanges in Turkey, they're going to look to something more trusted because, you don't want to miss out on the opportunity of Bitcoin over time just because there's a few corrupt exchanges in your country. So they're going to look at international exchanges. Binance probably a big one. Coinbase another big one. And another big piece of news around Turkey is that the government is trying to ban Bitcoin there. And as much as they're trying to do this, it seems like all this is done is really just ignite the interest in Bitcoin. Here you can see the reality is that Bitcoin searches are surging in Turkey, and people want to keep using it now more than ever because of all the corruption that's going on in that country. And this is a really good test case or a case study here for us, because it shows us when government tries to intervene, tries to ban something like this, and tries to say, hey, you're not allowed to use Bitcoin, not allowed to trade Bitcoin, not allowed to invest in Bitcoin, it just exacerbates things and makes things even bigger and gets even more people interested in this. Okay, so that kind of settles the whole, discussion around Turkey and Bitcoin. Now let's talk about the insider selling, because this has been a hot topic this past week. There is so much misinformation that insiders sold out of their positions here. Some sold 97% of their stock, some sold 100% of their stock. They're all out of Coinbase. They just cashed out on this direct listing, and yes, some of them did sell. However, the facts are far from what you may have seen online. Here is a great visual from the Block Crypto website, and they show exactly how much of the total ownership each of the insiders here sold. And you can see both the CEO and the co-founder, which are the two critical people in my opinion at this company, sold less than 2% of their stakes. Some of the other insiders, yeah, they sold a little more. 38% was the most amount that one of them sold. But the common theme here, guys, is that all of them still hold the majority of their stake in Coinbase. So all I'll say is this: don't believe the headlines, look into the data more. There's different ways you classify shares, different types of shares. So they may have sold off a good chunk of a certain type of shares, but overall their net worth is still heavily here in Coinbase. That should instill some confidence and alleviate some fears that they don't believe in this company. Okay, so now that's a second piece of information that we've kind of gone through and hopefully provide you some insight on. Now let's talk about some groundbreaking information that I came across that honestly makes me so bullish on this company going forward. So we already know Q1 preliminary results from Coinbase. It's strong. They came out with a report saying they're pretty much going to hit new records. They're making a ton of money. Things are going really well. But now people are questioning it. Okay, here in April, are things still the same? Has that kind of cooled off a little bit? Well, we are at record levels still for transactional volume across all crypto exchanges, and we still have another week to go here in April. So despite Q1 being strong for exchange volumes, April is looking to set up Q2 for an even stronger record quarter. Now keep in mind, the data that you're seeing isn't just Coinbase, it's all the different exchanges. But if the majority of them, the larger ones, are doing well, my guess is Coinbase is also doing well. So they should benefit massively from this increase in transactional volume. So yes, while Bitcoin right now, it's seeing some selling pressure, people are worried about it, volatility's picked up again. Everyone's questioning, hey, is Coinbase gonna actually make a lot of money here now? Well, think of it this way. They make money on the size of the transactions as well as the transaction themselves. So when there's a lot of volatility, there's a lot of trading, people are trying to get in and out real quick. There's a lot of day traders that come in and try to scalp and make some money that way. So it actually increases the interest. It increases the amount of transactions that are happening, and Coinbase is going to make a lot of money on that. Just wait and see. And it seems like Kathy and the ARK Invest team have realized this, and that's why they've been buying so much of Coinbase almost every single day on the dips that we're seeing. They've also publicly stated that they're very bullish on Coinbase, although they never gave us a price target. They believe it'll be a good winner over time. And the general consensus with analysts here from TipRanks has grown now to 6 analysts with an upside of nearly 65%, which is a very bullish sign that Wall Street is seeing value here, or at least some of the analysts are starting to realize this. So I hope this video was informative to you, and if it was, a like goes a long way, guys. But what I do want to hear regardless is your stance on Coinbase. Is this a stock that you are considering buying? I know a lot of people were kind of on the sidelines, like, I'll wait till it goes under 300 and then I'll buy in. Now we have it under 300, so did you buy in? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to invest positively, and I'll see you in the next one.